Okay. Your underlying energy right now, guys, is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is talking about an offers, possibly, that kind of say or look really wonderful, but you're not quite sure if they actually are legitimate. So I feel like right now this is about the decisions that you have to make in regards to offers that come your way, things that may look really nice, but don't really have, you're not really 100% sure of what it truly has to offer, okay? Underneath here, you have the Page of Wands. So this is exciting. This is a new adventure. And I feel like there is something here. You have to decide what your heart's desire is out of this plethora of options to kind of go on that one step, that one journey, and really, start something new, start something that can be very exciting. That page, the Queen of Wands that came out, you know what I'm saying? That's a really big tally right there. Trying some extra light. Now, for your current state of being, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is indicating here that this is a fate. Fate is taking its ride in your life right now, okay? So there's some things that are coming up, possibly from the past. Somebody could be coming back around, possibly an ex. That's why the Six of Cups is probably in your goal. But you also have a change of luck, change of energy. You guys have a lot of change going on here. So this could be really nice. This could be really good. And I don't see anything negative with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like everything's meant to happen. Everything that you're doing, everything that is currently going on and will happen is meant to happen. Okay. Now, for your goal, you guys have the Six of Cups. Again, I do think this is somebody, I think you guys want somebody to come back into your life, possibly an ex, someone that you cared about in the past, someone that's a soulmate. This could also indicate that you guys want a connection that that speaks volumes, that can really remind you of a time of nostalgia and a time of love, innocent love, possibly even. Okay, so this could also indicate that you may want a love that feels familiar, or there is something about this connection that you currently have that you want to explore because it maybe has some past life significance. Now, the thing that's keeping you from the Six of Cups here, this past energy here, is the Nine of Cups. I don't know if you know what you want, but you may not be happy with where you are right now. I feel like ultimately, though, I feel like it's just like you don't really necessarily know what you want. You have an energy that's new, that's coming in. Oh, that could be, well, not necessarily new. It can be like old stuff coming back up with the Wheel of Fortune here. And I feel like ultimately there is this, change of luck here, but then you also want the past to come back. You may want an ex to return, but then you just kind of don't know what you want. So I mean, it makes sense with the Seven of Pentacles as your underlying energy, is deciding what your heart's desire is. So right now you don't know what you want, and I feel like the reason why you don't know what you want right now is because of the Five of Cups. You had some letdowns, some disappointments in the past. Some things probably fell through, or you may have lost something, a relationship, some support, some sort of connection that you've had, and it really hurt your heart because it was really close to your heart. It just really meant something to you. And I feel like with that, it's hard to shift your focus to being able to manifest something new and something more. Okay, so your best path to follow is death for a lot of you guys. Death is really coming up because I feel like there is this need to release what has been lost in the past. I think what happened here, this devastation, whatever you lost, there is still a relationship here. There's still something here behind you that you have to turn around to see, and you had to turn around to see. And I feel like the reason why you don't know what you want or you're not content is because you're still mourning the loss of something. So it makes sense why you want to go back, but you can't necessarily jump back in time. You have to move forward, right? There's always, as hard as it is, there's only one direction, right? We have to live in the present. We have to live in the moment. And right now, considering that the past is pretty much non-existent for you right now, there is still something you can build in the future. There's still something here that can lead you to something bigger and even better than what you lost. But it requires you to release this pain and this hurt that you have in the past, this dissatisfaction, this something that's keeping space from you being able to manifest something new. Because death isn't just about releasing; it's also about rebirth. But the death needs to come first. Something needs to, something needs to be completely released before something new can make its comfortable space in its home, in its new home, in your life. Now, how you guys are feeling, very unpredictable, possibly. You guys have, a lot of emotions going on, a lot of things happening. You guys are really concerned about things happening, and you don't really, know when it's going to happen. I think you guys have this urge that some things might happen, and you kind of won't see it coming. I feel like a lot of you guys feel a bit unstable as well. Like you guys just feel like, there's a lot of stuff going on emotionally, and you're not really sure if you're, stable enough at this time. Let me go ahead and pull an extra card for the Tower. Okay. The Two of Wands. Yeah, it's a different, you don't know which way to pick, because not only do you feel probably unstable in your emotions, like you don't know what to expect when you go off and make, the moves and the effort necessary to, to go by what you have left and manifest whatever it is that you want. You don't know what to expect in that arena. You don't know if what you're putting your heart and soul into is going to actually work, if it's going to turn out right, if it's just going to crumble and crash like this one here. But it's all about the perspective, though. You've lost something, yes, but you can do something about it now. You have a perspective even from this, why it fell through. I feel like looking at why it fell through, why it didn't work out, can give you a little bit of reassurance that there is something you can do to prevent that from happening again. Okay. Now, in your hopes and fears, you have Temperance. So you feel like you want to be balanced. You kind of want things to be pretty even keel. I think you want things to kind of be settled. Right now, you're a bit unstable, and here Temperance is all about balance, but it's also patience. And I don't think you guys want to wait very long for the things that you're wanting to manifest. But this is divine timing, and unfortunately, divine timing does have a tendency to take its time. But it's always takes its time because it wants to look for the best out of the best for us. So I feel like you guys do want balance. You want things to kind of take care of itself, as well as you guys taking care of yourselves, okay? And feeling more balanced in your relationships, but more balanced in yourselves, okay? Ooh. So in your outcome, you guys have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles does indicate taking some time out, taking things slow, looking at the details, really studying the situation as clearly as you possibly can. So I do feel like the Knight of Pentacles is, taking it slow, taking it one step at a time, and giving yourself time to adjust to the new environment, to adjust to this this change, because Five of Cups is change, is a serious change. So especially when it comes to your emotions. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's adjusting to the new energy that's, of the shifted energy that you guys have, put into place. And also, you guys are going to feel probably really raw at this point. So right here, I do get, I do feel like with that, you're going to take things slow. You're going to look at things very cautiously, because you just released something. So I feel like if you guys follow the advice, you guys can get to the Knight of Pentacles. Orphans. So you guys don't feel like you belong anywhere. You guys feel pretty lonely. It's hard to fit in places. But the good thing is that this gives you time to recognize and to highlight the beautiful differences that you have. Sometimes when we feel orphaned, it's a good thing, because we may not have realized how special we actually were. We actually are, rather. And I think this time is why the shift of focus is very important here, because this is asking you to look within yourself, what makes you so special, and allow yourself to be yourself 100%, so that the real tribe, the real people that that come into your life truly make you feel like you truly belong. Okay. Now for your your whispers of love, guys. You guys, I'm gonna pull you guys one of these for the week. Oh wow, physical touch is important for us. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. That may be true. You guys may be interacting with somebody from the past, who's been through something tough, and honestly, you guys they may be around you right now. And honestly, I do get that. I do feel like you guys could use a good hug, understanding, and hugging and loving yourself. Even kind of giving yourself some TLC and some time to really, to really feel cared for. And I think you guys should really focus on caring for yourself right now, because nobody can do it better than us, right? Nobody can love us better than us. And I feel like here, yes, physical touch is great and it's very important at some points. So I feel like, if you have somebody around you that's willing to give you a hug, go for it. But also love on yourself, give yourself that pampering treatment. Love on yourself. And I feel like that's what it's also talking about as well.